The question is, Diamond Abbey speaks. What do you think about education, formal education? Does formal education work? And I say, no, it does not work. Why do I say it does not work? The idea is to go to school. That's what they told us to do. Get good grades, be very smart. Remember that the kids who did not get good grades did not mean that they were not smart. They just did not remember what the teacher taught. So now they were moved to the dull classes or labeled something. So go to school, get good grades, get a good job. You work for 40 years in the United States, starting from age 20 something. So by the time you're 60 something, 70, you retire. According to the system here, they give you Social Security, and the income you earn from Social Security most of the times is not even enough to cover what you used to earn when you were working. So how does that work? It does not work. In Nigeria, it really doesn't work. So let me tell you a story. I have a young man that we've been able to help. There are many of them, but I'm talking about just one right now. Been able to help, go to school, get the good grades, graduate from secondary school, graduate from university, get into the Youth Service Corps, comes back from the Youth Service Corps, and now there's no work for him. Well, he's back in the village, and I'm from Tumbia, by the way. Yeah, Yankpobe Tumbia. And he's telling me, Mom, he's saying, there's nothing for me to do. Why is there nothing for you to do? What are your choices? Well, the choices are 1, kidnap, 2, occultism, 3, fire business, 4, beg. Did you hear me? So I am wondering who taught us this education thing, that it is the way. Because in my experience of going to school, there was no teacher or no course or curriculum that taught me how to marry a man or how to have sex with a man. There's none. There is no curriculum. I took a lot of finance classes. I did some accounting too. There is no finance class that teaches me how to really earn money. So you teach me the English, the math, the geography, the biology, the chemistry, the physics, the Bible knowledge, the Islamic studies. You teach me all these things, but you really don't teach me how to live life. Instead, you teach me to compete with my fellow man. You teach me to copy my fellow man. You teach me not to create at all. And so I come out and I have learned from the outside in, and that becomes my truth. Unless you begin to look and ask questions which nobody or no science or no religion can answer, and once you start doing these things, you become the weird person. You become the person that is not thinking right. You're abnormal. You're crazy. You're cuckoo. Something is wrong. Why? Because you're asking questions. Let me tell you what we need to do. We need to start teaching self-realization, self-actualization, self-motivation. We need to start teaching that it is not about how much money you have in your bank account. It is not about the amount of money you have in your bank account. It is not about the car that you drive. Look at Nigeria, we have no roads, but I have a few people that I know that I see, they are riding Porsche and meanwhile there are no roads. It's not about the car. It is not about how big the house is. It is not about the degree. It is not about the title, doctor, professor, accountant general, and this and that. It is not about the things you've acquired or what you have in life that makes you this person that you are. You came into this world with nothing. You came, in fact, naked. The day you die, all of us are here for a short and specific time. It is time for us to start teaching about self. Who are you? You are not your name. You are not the degree and all those things. Who are you? It is time for us to start teaching that to the universe. And then the way we see things will differ. So when you tell me, Deborah, is formal education the way? No. Am I against it? No. I went to school. I'm encouraging my son to go to school, my children to go to school. Yes, they go to school for the knowledge, but there is another part of schooling that is taught in the home front, from the house, the mother, the grandmother, where we come from. Teaching about self, teaching people to become people and not just morons and zombies, followers in the world. Everyone has come into this world with some kind of gifts in their DNA. I talk about the fingerprint a lot. Everybody, not one, everybody. Find, look for it. Revive the gift. It's inside of you. Be you, do you. Education, great. Title, great, but let the title not become you. Use the title to impact the universe. This is my message to you. So for my friends that were asking the question, education, formal education, the word is education, educo, from within, drawing out from within. Peace.